What is up, guys? Davey back at it again. So here's the reason why I haven't been posting any videos, which I know I have not really ever had like a schedule or anything, but it's been a lot the past couple months, and I actually haven't even had a laptop the past month to like work on the video and stuff. So it's just a lot of family stuff, but that'll be over soon. I think. Anyways, so here we go. I have a lot of ideas for my next few videos, and I'm excited about them. One thing that I want to do is rant about the Apple HomePod. Everything about it made me mad. Second, the Pixel 2 leaks. Well, not leaks. The speculations about them. I would like to get into that a little bit. And I have a couple other interesting ideas to do. But today's video is going to be a top 5 phones of 2017 video. So first I'm going to give so I will go up from number 5 to number 1. Number 5 coming at the Galaxy S8. I feel obligated to put it on this list just because it's beautiful, but I think Samsung is becoming a thing of the past. There's just not a lot of innovation there anymore, besides the design. And DeX is a cool idea, but so yeah, the Galaxy S8 is number 5. Number 4, the LG V30. Actually, 4 out of the 5 of these are not out yet. Let's see. 2 out of the 5 have not even been announced yet, but we know they're happening. So the LG V30 is going to be pretty awesome if the speculations about it are right. So what's going on with it is the LG V series has always been more interesting to me than the G series, because the G6 and the G5, there wasn't enough to like pull you away from whatever phone you had. It was just kind of like Android with not much else besides. You weren't getting much for switching, you know. And then the V series changed that, and they had crazy cameras. They had the dual display. Stuff that, you know, maybe everybody doesn't like, but is cool to mess around with. So what the new speculations about the LG V30 is, the phone will actually slide out, and it'll have like a second display that slides from the bottom, which would be amazing. That would be some innovation right there. See, Samsung and LG have been messing it up with the dual displays. Like the Edge display is not, you don't use it for anything. The top bar of the V10 and V20 is ugly. Good concept, but it's just weird. Horrible placement. But the sliding out feature of like a double screen would be amazing. It wouldn't take away from the look of the phone, not that I can imagine, at least. If they messed up the design because of it, then that would be on them. But anyways, the V series is they're powerful phones. Always, you know, top of the market with specs and everything. Anyways, number 3 is the OnePlus 5. So if you guys follow, if you know about OnePlus, they've been getting them more popular in the past couple years with the 3 and the 3T. So if you know about them, you know that the last phone was the 3T, like the OnePlus 3T, and you're like, why are they doing the 5? And that is because they skipped number 4, because I'm pretty sure where the where OnePlus, whoever owns them, is located is in China. Okay, so I was interrupted. Power is going out because of the storms happening right now. So, anyways, the OnePlus 5. I think I was on the part that the manufacturer's in China, and 4 is the number of bad luck in China. So that's why they decided to skip the OnePlus 4 branding. that number, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be a great phone. Like, I would say it's the most one of the most top end smartphones that like is so underrated. Let's see. So the confirmed speculations are skipping over the OnePlus 4. The launch is June 20th. Dual rear camera, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. So it's on par with what is the latest. 8 gigs of RAM. Not sure what you're gonna use that for on a phone, but you know, whatever floats your boat. 5.5 AMOLED display is rumored. All the next stuff is rumored. 6 gigs of RAM variant with 64 gig storage. Android 7.1 Nougat with Oxygen OS. USB Type-C, NFC, and front fingerprint scanner. So all that stuff is rumored. And then speculation, headphone jack. Battery ranging from 3,000 to 4,000 milliamp hour. Faster, better dash charging. They also have really fast charging phones, so that's nice. Rear camera setup enables optical zoom, so like the dual camera would mean like the iPhone 7 Plus does. And then the price would be from $449 to $500. So it's really high-end smartphone for like not that much, not like 800, you know, like Samsung and Apple and Google does, and LG. So that's number 3. Number 2, essential. And if you guys have been following any like tech sources or anything, you've heard about this phone. It is the co-founder of Android's vision for what a phone should be. So it's still running Android, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be like the new like best stock Android phone basically. So it's not gonna have any extra stuff. So this is on their website, what we believe. Devices are your personal property. We won't force you to have anything on them you don't want to have. Samsung, LG, everybody, Verizon, like, you know, carriers, manufacturers alike, they all just put their own crap on it. And I'm tired of it personally, but you know, whatever floats your boat. We will always play well with others. Closed ecosystems are divisive and outdated. Apple. Premium materials and true craftsmanship shouldn't be just for the few. So it's going to be a cheaper smartphone, and it's going to have. I know it's going to have a titanium body, which is different than what people usually do with aluminum. Devices shouldn't become outdated every year. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful idea that won't actually happen. If they pull that off, then this should be at number 1. But I don't really believe that they will do that, because that's how they make their money. Is they you know, push out devices every year that have the best new stuff or whatever. The second part of that is they should evolve with you. So what they're trying to do with this is. That idea is they're going full-fledged with the modular stuff that LG and Moto have kind of dabbled in, but they're taking a different approach to it. They're doing magnetic attachables. So like, I think one of the things is a magnetic 360 camera that attaches to it. I mean, that's pretty easy. It's simple. Sounds good to me. And they would have a bunch of other mods to do with that. And their last thing, or no, technology should assist you so that you can get on with enjoying your life. Pretty basic. I mean, that's what every smartphone manufacturer goes for, I imagine. And then their last thing is simple is always better. So, the reason this made number 2 for me is that the specs on it are pretty high-end, pretty on par with, like, everything else. It's going to probably be a little bit more expensive than the OnePlus 5, but it's still worth it, in my opinion. It's going to be, from what I've read, it looks like it's going to be, like, as close to stock Android as you can get without buying the Pixel. So that's always nice. Yeah, so moving on, number 1, you know what it's going to be. If you have kept up with if you have paid attention, you know what I'm in for, and that is the Google Pixel 2. So I have some things to say about these draw-ups of what it's going to look like, but that's for a later video, and I'm excited about it. But anyways, best phone of 2017, okay? I want to do a video on this later, on the speculations of it, but that's going to be for a later video. So I'll just briefly go over why it's the best phone. It's because it's the iPhone of Android. It's the most pure form of Android that Google has intended. Doesn't have any bloatware. It's all Google, and that is the phone for me. So I'm excited that the Pixel was so impressive. Their first Google phone, it's not really made by Google, it's made by HTC, but their first go at a phone did really well for a first phone, and the camera was a really nice part of it. I think that was a good thing to do, to bump the camera up pretty high, and it's a good phone, and yeah, the specs are good on it. The design, me personally, I like it, but I know not many people are a fan of it, for one reason or another. The glass and the metal on the back, or that it looks too much like an iPhone. I mean, that is what they were going for, is the iPhone killer. So, yeah. Don't be mad that I didn't put the iPhone 8 / whatever it's going to be called on the list, because I cannot stand Apple, just for the reason that Essentials website said. Closed ecosystems are divisive and outdated. So I would never buy an iPhone. I hate the way that they're laid out. Anyways, they're good phones, so I'll give them a nod, whatever. But they are not going to make it on an official list of mine. So there you go. Thanks for watching. If you stuck with it. I have some more fun ideas for the next few videos that I've been cooking up. So subscribe so that you can see those. And I will see you guys later. Peace.